पीरियोडिक टेबल। ये चैप्टर हम स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं विद आवर न्यू वीडियो सीरीज। सो लेट्स सी व्हाट डू वी मीन बाय पीरियोडिक टेबल और ये पीरियोडिक टेबल वाला टर्म आया कहाँ से। For now, if you'll see, around 118 elements are already discovered. Some are naturally, most of them are naturally obtained, and some of them are man-made also. But let's go back to 19th century. The 19th century में हम देखेंगे, so वहाँ पर कई एलिमेंट थे उस टाइम पे, they were on the discovery mode. But still around 40 to 60 elements at the end of 19th century it was discovered. So देर वॉज अ नीड फेल्ड कि अगर इतने सारे एलिमेंट है तो इन सब के अगर हम प्रॉपर्टीज लर्न करेंगे, अगर उनको हम इफ विल स्टार्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ दीज एलिमेंट्स, वेदर इट इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी हो या उनके केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज हो या उनके कंपाउंड फॉर्म करने के डिफरेंट डिफरेंट नेचर्स हो, सो ये सारा अराउंड 40, 60 और 80 एलिमेंट्स को लर्न करने के लिए अंडरस्टैंड करना इट विल बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो देर वॉज अ नीड फेल्ड दैट वी नीड टू अरेंज दिस एलिमेंट इन सर्टेन मैनर. हमको ये सारे एलिमेंट को एक तरीके से इसको क्लासिफाई करना होगा जिससे हम इसको अच्छी तरीके से समझ पाए, इसे अच्छी तरह से रिलेट कर पाए. सो दिस स्टार्टेड इन अर्ली 19th century when a first attempt was made. This first attempt was made by Daubner. So Daubner was the one who saw a similarity in a group of 3 elements. Daubner ने ये देखा था कि there are certain group of element जिसको अगर हम तीन एलिमेंट्स के ग्रुप में साथ में अगर देखेंगे, सो उसमें कैरेक्टरिस्टिक प्रॉपर्टी दे वर शोइंग सम सिमिलैरिटीज. फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे कि लिथियम, सोडियम एंड पोटेशियम, ये 3 एलिमेंट का अगर हम तीनों ग्रुप में लेंगे, सो जो मिडल एलिमेंट होगा इट विल हैव कैरेक्टरिस्टिक बिटवीन द फर्स्ट एंड द थर्ड एलिमेंट. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ विल कंपेयर द मास, so mass of lithium plus mass of potassium, if you take the average of these two, it will become the mass of sodium. Similarly, the reactivity of sodium was between lithium and potassium and many other properties. We can take another group of example which was observed by Daubner, और वो था between chlorine, bromine and iodine. Again, पहले हम इसका मास ले सकते हैं कि मास अगर हम देखेंगे क्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन और आयोडीन में फर्स्ट और थर्ड का मास if you will take the average, so it will be the mass of the middle element. Similarly, the properties or the chemical reaction of bromine was in between chlorine and iodine. So इस तरीके से there was certain group he observed which were having this kind of properties, and one more property was in group number 2. But Daubner concept was very limited for a small group of element. कि let's say till the time that जब Daubner अपनी स्टडी कर रहे थे तो उस टाइम पे जो जितने भी एलिमेंट डिस्कवर थे उसमें से देयर वर वेरी फ्यू एलिमेंट्स इन विच दिस कैरेक्टरिस्टिक प्रॉपर्टी वाज ऑब्जर्व. सो दैट इज व्हाई इट वाज जस्ट निग्लेक्टेड, थिंकिंग दैट इट मे बी अ कोइंसिडेंस. So that is why it was a very short span of time. It was only applicable for a very short span of time. उसके बाद जो सेकेंड क्लासिफिकेशन मेथड है इट वाज लिटिल बिट अहेड ऑफ Daubner. इन दिस केस इट वाज मेड बाय न्यूलैंड्स. न्यूलैंड ने ये ऑब्जर्व किया था कि that every 8 elements is having the characteristic of the first element. That means we can say every 8 element is repeating itself. For example, यहाँ पर न्यूलैंड ने देखा when we arrange or when we observe increasing order of the atomic masses, for example lithium, then बेरिलियम, बोरॉन, कार्बन, नाइट्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन एंड फ्लोरीन, ये 7 एलिमेंट हो गए. इसके बाद जो 8th एलिमेंट देखेंगे दैट इज लेट्स से सोडियम. सो सोडियम, देन मैग्नीशियम, देन एल्यूमिनियम एंड सो ऑन till chlorine. These 7 are having characteristic property similar to the previous 7. Then after chlorine, it was taken as potassium and calcium. And after that, this trend was not observed. So again, Newland trend was observed for atomic number till 20 only. That is till calcium. So that is why, although it is like better than the Daubner's concept, but it was having again the limited application. That it was only limited to atomic number 20. So ये पहले 2 attempt थे in order to classify the elements. Now after that we have third classification method which led to the formation of periodic table. But before starting with periodic table, let's see in a background what was happening. After a curiosity was developed कि हमको बहुत सारे एलिमेंट को क्लासीफाई करना चाहिए, so various scientists were continuously researching, और ये रिसर्च different parts of the world it was going on. But out of this many research, we have like interest in only 2 at this particular time. So this was one by Lothar Meyer and other it was by Dmitry Mendeleev. So ये दो साइंटिस्ट हैं जिन लोगों का पीरियोडिक टेबल क्लासिफिकेशन was much interesting. So let's see by Lothar Meyer and then we'll see for Mendeleev. Lothar Meyer came to know that if we start arranging the elements, अगर हम पूरे element जो हमको known है element, if we'll start arranging all those elements in order of their increasing atomic masses, increasing atomic masses के हिसाब से अगर हमने element को place करना शुरू किया, so they will have similar properties and he proved by his experiment also. उन्होंने देखा था कि ऐसे बहुत सारे एलिमेंट को अगर हमने इंक्रीजिंग एटॉमिक मासेस के हिसाब से अरेंज करना शुरू किया तो देयर विल बी मेनी elements which will be having similar physical properties as well as similar chemical properties. So this he further continued and then he proposed his periodic classification of element. But the thing is कि Lothar Meyer, although his classification method was based on atomic masses, which at that time it was very good, but he was not able to publish his classification table for a very long period of time. बहुत टाइम तक उनका जो क्लासिफिकेशन of elements it was not able to be published. At the same time, it was Dmitry Mendeleev that was also studying on the same concept. That उन्होंने भी यही ऑब्जर्व किया कि अगर हमने सारे एलिमेंट को इंक्रीजिंग एटॉमिक मासेस में अरेंज करना शुरू किया सो उसमें वी कैन सी सम प्रॉपर्टीज सिमिलैरिटीज. इट कैन बी इन टर्म्स ऑफ फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी, इट कैन बी इन टर्म्स ऑफ केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज. So let's see this in the form of our PDF which we had already made ready for you to utilize it. First of all, this PDF is made with the source of NCERT textbook. So यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं ये जो PDF का पैटर्न it is exactly in the same manner of NCERT. हमने इसे इसीलिए बनाया हुआ है सिमिलर पैटर्न में NCERT के ताकि उसको आप रिलेट कर सको और जो भी उस टेक्स्ट बुक में इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है फ्रॉम माय पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इंपॉर्टेंट जो भी पॉइंट्स लगे सेंटेंसेस लगे उन सबको इस PDF में डाला गया ताकि थोड़ा सा हम जो एक्चुअल कंटेंट है NCERT का उसको थोड़ा सा हम कम कर सके एंड थोड़ा क्विकली इसको हम नोट्स के फॉर्म में रीड करके खत्म कर सके. Now as you know that in NCERT 11th standard में this is chapter number 3 that is unit 3 and its name is called as classification of element and periodicity in properties. So ये introduction हमने already देख लिया है like why do we need to classify elements, then genesis of a periodic classification. So here you can see that there is a triad which was given by Dobner in 1829. Then this triad, here you can see that this triad was dismissed just as a coincidence. कि उनको लगा था कि ये जस्ट कोइंसिडेंस है बिकॉज इट वाज हैविंग लिमिटेड एप्लीकेशन. उसके बाद में आया था लॉ ऑफ ऑक्टेव्स and it was given by Alexander Newland in 1865. This was all going on in 19th century when there was no microscope and to study these elements it was very difficult, but still these things were going on. और उसके बाद में जर्मन केमिस्ट इट वाज लोथर मेयर. ये दो साइंटिस्ट थे which were working independently and both proposed this in 1869 based on their atomic weights. There was similarity in their physical as well as the chemical property at regular interval. And Lothar Meyer, here we can see like अगर आप इसको read करोगे so you'll get to know that Lothar Meyer plotted physical properties such as atomic volume, melting point. These are physical property because वो atom के size के ऊपर depend करेगा और atom के characteristic nature पे depend करेगा without doing any chemical reactions. And it was plotted against atomic weight and the similar pattern was observed. So here we can see that this is Dobner's triad. Then Dobner triad का this we had seen in first group element में we have lithium, sodium and potassium. Then in second group element it is calcium, strontium and barium. And in third group we can see like it is chlorine, bromine and iodine. Then we had Newland's octaves. So it was observed till calcium only. Now let's see Mendeleev periodic table. So Mendeleev was the one who saw that जैसे कि हमने पहले ही देखा है कि Mendeleev was the one who saw that if we start arranging the element in order of their increasing atomic masses, so there will be similarity in their chemical as well as physical properties. Then he proposed a law which is called as law of periodic table, or it is called as periodic law. So the periodic law is like this. The physical and the chemical property of any element is periodic law of its atomic masses. कोई भी एलिमेंट का अगर हमको फिजिकल और केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑब्जर्व करना है, सो इट इज डिपेंडेंट अपॉन इट्स एटॉमिक मास. सो दिस वाज द पीरियोडिक लॉ व्हिच वाज प्रपोज्ड बाय मेंडेलीव. ठीक है, अब इसको हम देखते हैं कि लाइक व्हाट मेंडेलीव डिड. सो दिस इज द मेंडेलीव्स पीरियोडिक table idea, like how it was made. Then there was certain exception made by Mendeleev while he was arranging his complete elements in the form of a periodic table, in the form of a grid. Basically we can see grid होता है जिसमें एक मैट्रिक्स जैसा होगा, horizontal row and vertical columns will be there. Then two important exception that he made was कि फर्स्ट, ऑल्दो मेंडेलीव ने कहा था कि हमको सारे एलिमेंट को एटॉमिक मासेस को इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में अरेंज करना है, बट ही फाउंड दैट देयर वर सर्टेन एलिमेंट्स सच एज लेट्स से आयोडीन, कि आयोडीन इज हैविंग सम एक्सेप्शन इन इट्स एटॉमिक मासेस, लाइक उसका एटॉमिक मास जो है इट वाज लेस देन टेलुरियम, but it was showing like iodine was showing characteristic such as similar to chlorine and bromine. So that is why Mendeleev gave more importance to the characteristic, that is the chemical reaction, as compared to the atomic masses, and he placed iodine with all like chlorine, bromine, and then further iodine was placed in that particular group based on its reactivity. And similarly tellurium was showing reactivity comparison to oxygen, sulfur, and selenium, and before that below that we have tellurium. So this was the first exception, that atomic mass is not a fixed rule, but he made certain exception. Then second exception that he made was he left empty spaces in between the classification grid. That means he predicted that aluminium के नीचे he left an empty space, and he predicted that in future element will be discovered which will be coming in this position, and he observed that based on the rest of the element of that particular group, he predicted the property of this unknown element which will be discovered in future. For example, here we can say, यहाँ पर है हमारे पास, it was called as EKA aluminium, and it was later on predicted and it was found as gallium. So here we can see some property that atomic weight predicted by Mendeleev was 68 and found it was 70. Then density, it was 5.9 and it was found as 5.94, and so on. Here we can say like one we can see oxide formation, it will be of E2O3 form, and it was found as Ga2O3, which is similar, almost similar properties which was predicted by Mendeleev. So this was the two exception which was made by Mendeleev while he was classifying his elements in the periodic table form. Now let's see how the Mendeleev's periodic table was looking after placing all the elements in the form of horizontal rows and vertical columns or vertical groups. So here we can see this was the periodic table which was proposed by Mendeleev in his time. Now let's see what are the exceptions arising after this Mendeleev's periodic table. So the first exception was according to its atomic masses, that ये ऑब्जर्व किया गया था कि कुछ एलिमेंट ऐसे होते हैं जिनके मल्टीपल आइसोटोप्स होते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल हाइड्रोजन, हाइड्रोजन हैज 3 आइसोटोप. देन वी हैव कार्बन, कार्बन अगेन हैज 3 आइसोटोप. देन वी हैव क्लोरीन व्हिच हैज 2 आइसोटोप्स, एंड मेनी मोर, जैसे कि ऑक्सीजन के आइसोटोप्स हैं, नाइट्रोजन के आइसोटोप्स हैं, एंड सो ऑन. ऐसे बहुत सारे एलिमेंट हैं जिनके मल्टीपल आइसोटोप्स हैं, एंड वी नो दैट आइसोटोप्स अगर हैं तो डेफिनेटली उनका एटॉमिक मासेस आर डिफरेंट. सो दैट इज व्हाई if isotopes are having different atomic masses, so definitely they will be occupying different position in the periodic table, which was against the rule of Mendeleev's classification, that atomic mass के हिसाब से multiple isotopes will occupy multiple position. Then second was the irregularity in its atomic mass, that he had made. उन्होंने कुछ exception बनाए थे while arranging the element in terms of the atomic masses in increasing order. जैसे कि हमने एग्जांपल देखा था आयोडीन एंड टेलुरियम का. सो दिस वाज द सेकेंड ड्रॉबैक कि कहीं कहीं पे इरेगुलरिटीज इन टर्म्स ऑफ एटॉमिक masses it was seen. Then the third exception was that the position of hydrogen. That the position of hydrogen was such that although it is having like smallest atomic mass, but let's say if you see the chemical properties of hydrogen, it was behaving either as group number 1 or it can also behave as group number 70, which is halogen family. In between this hydrogen should come, but he placed it in group number 1 according to increasing atomic masses. So these are the few exceptions which was coming view drawback which was coming after the Mendeleev's classification method. So ये थे like the Mendeleev's classification method and the first proper form of periodic classification which was widely accepted. And because of this, Mendeleev was so famous that nobody was able to pay attention on the Lothar-Meyer periodic classification, which was having the same idea. Okay? And Mendeleev started gaining attention because his classification method was solving many problems and also it was the best at that particular time. Now let's see how to overcome this exception or drawbacks which was coming from Mendeleev periodic table. So there was another scientist whose name was Moseley who was doing some of his research and some experiment. And he saw कि अगर हम ये सारे एलिमेंट को जिसको मेंडेलीव ने सारे एलिमेंट्स को अगर एटॉमिक मासेस के हिसाब से इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में अरेंज किया हुआ है, इफ वी जस्ट मॉडिफाइड इट इन एक्सेप्ट if we'll just modify it and replace the term atomic mass by atomic number, that means we'll start arranging the elements in terms of the increasing atomic number. So at that time many properties or many exception will start eliminating, and this will lead to our modern periodic classification table. So this was done by Moseley and he gave a modern periodic law. So here we can see that Moseley was the one who was able to give the modern periodic table which is accepted till now. जो हम अभी periodic table देखते हैं, it is called as modern periodic table, or simply it can be also called as long form of periodic table. Not simply periodic table कहते हैं इसको. So Moseley का concept was very simple that हमको instead of atomic masses we have to just take atomic number and our most of the problem can be solved. For example, first problem can be easily solved is the problem of isotope. That isotope can occupy multiple position, but अगर आप देखोगे atomic number में it is actually the count of number of proton, and in proton count isotope में it is always constant. So definitely all isotope will occupy single position in the periodic table, which in case of Mendeleev it was occupying multiple positions. Then second, in terms of irregularity in atomic masses, it can again be avoided because if you see in case of iodine and tellurium, the atomic number is tellurium will come first and iodine will come later. So second irregularity was also eliminated. So and also we can place like a hydrogen position. Again it was assumed that there was no benefit from the modern periodic table. In fact, it is having property in between the first between the metals and non-metals. And after Moseley's this observation, he gave a modern periodic law which states that the physical and the chemical property of any element is the characteristic function of its atomic number, not its atomic masses. So this was our modern periodic table. और उसको हम अगर देखेंगे, so this is our modern periodic table. ये रहा. ठीक है. Now there were certain changes which was made in modern periodic table was कि IUPAC made certain IUPAC they made certain changes that in Mendeleev if you'll see there was numbering given in the terms of vertical number were given in terms of Roman numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3 up to group number 8 it was given. But here if you'll see like IUPAC said that instead of Roman number will replace it by numerical values. तो यहाँ पर अगर आप देखोगे from left hand side to the right hand side if you move it is numbered from 1 to maximum 18 vertical columns are there which is called as group. Now horizontally there are total 7 rows and these rows are called as periods. So vertically it is called as group and horizontally it is called as periods. So ये हमारे दो horizontal and vertically traverse करने के तरीके हैं for the modern periodic table. And apart from that, you can see like 2 horizontal rows are separately placed outside the periodic table and this is called as F block element. ये हम बाद में देखेंगे कि कैसे हमारे elements को classify हमने किया हुआ. So this was all the concept which was done till now that we see our classification method. जिसमें हमने सिर्फ 3 major concept देखे. One was Daubner's triad, then we had Newland's octave rules. Then we have periodic table given by Mendeleev, and then finally it was modern periodic table which was given by Moseley. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching till the end. If you're new to this channel, then do subscribe our channel on YouTube Chemchem. If you're watching this on Instagram, then do follow our page. It has a lot of amazing stuff. Apart from just video lectures, you can get notes, you can get MCQs, you can get facts, you can get memes, and many other things. And if you're watching this on Facebook, then do like it, do share with your friends who need these kind of videos. And that's it. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.